Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Mitchell. I am living in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I attended Full Sail. I started in 2011, and 2012, one of the two, and I stopped attending in 2013, 2014, around that time. My major was sports marketing and media. To this day, I still have a passion for sports media. I started coaching recently, actually, so I also have a passion for that. So I'm debating between if I work in the sports world, if I want to do coaching or go in the media. A couple of years ago, when I was still enrolled at Full Sail full time, I don't think it was an assignment, but I was looking at different jobs and stuff like that, and there was a couple websites I found that showed career openings in baseball broadcasting, because that's really the sport I really am passionate about with broadcasting. So I did some research on that back then. I went back to those sites for this assignment, and there was no opening, so I couldn't really go into details on that right now. But from what I remember, I know for getting into the careers, obviously you need a bachelor's degree at the minimum, is what they prefer. And because there's 30 MLB teams, and then each of them have 4 or 5 minor league teams, there's, let's say, 150 to 200 jobs in the country for minor league baseball or major league baseball broadcasting. Obviously, there's college and independent big games and stuff like that, but I've only really had the knowledge of the major leagues and minor leagues organizations. So that's where I stuck with my research. The reason why I've always wanted to go into sports media and baseball broadcasting, growing up in the Upper Peninsula, I got to listen to Ernie Harwell and Bob Uecker growing up. And if you don't know baseball or anything like that, Harwell and Uecker are two of the greatest broadcasters of all time, in my opinion. And listening to those guys all the time, I really got a passion for baseball and broadcasting. I'm going to talk more about Bob Uecker because his personality is a lot like my personality. He's a crazy guy, and I consider myself pretty crazy. My friends do too. But he used to play professional baseball back in the 50s and 60s, I believe, for the St. Louis Cardinals. He spent most of his career. And he wasn't very good, to put it very nicely. He'll even admit that himself. But he always had these great stories of his playing days. And baseball is this one sport, when you're broadcasting it, that there's a lot of dead time, like between pitches. There's some pitchers go really slow, so there's a lot of dead time in the game. And Uke, that's his nickname, he's always had, because of his past in baseball, he's always had great stories of his playing days, and he's been broadcasting since he's the 60s and 70s when he got done playing. So he's got a lot of great stories from baseball. Ernie Harwell has had a great relationship with a lot of players. He got to meet Babe Ruth. He broadcasted for the Dodgers when Jackie Robinson was playing for them. So he's also got a lot of great stories too. Hope you guys have a great month.